Hey, what's up everybody? As I'm sitting here planting my feet into the ground, I want to talk to you guys about the main thing that helped me heal from acid reflux. And it's almost like all the other symptoms and the triggers that I have did not matter until I did this. So that one thing was not eating too late. Now for me, through my experience, I think this was the most important thing that I could have ever done, because this is when most of the healing happened. This is when I started to get back to normal. This is when I started to become more healthy than I've ever been. So by not eating too late, the golden time for me was 7:30. I would stop eating, and that was pretty early for me. But I knew if I were to eat enough meals and enough nutrition throughout the day, that I feel pretty good. I feel pretty full. And it was completely unnecessary to binge snack and eat all these things when I wasn't really hungry. So when doing all these things, and of course eating slow and chewing my food, allowing my body to actually receive that fullness signal before it was too late, made me realize I didn't really need the food that much. I did all the eating I could. I would stop around 7:30, 8 at the latest, and that seemed to be the golden time for me. As in the night would go on and I go to bed around 11 o'clock, giving my body at least 3 to 4 hours to be on an empty stomach. And that's the main thing. You know, if you're going to bed at 8 o'clock at night, then your last meal should probably be at 5. And I feel amazing in the morning. I have no symptoms. A lot of the symptoms that I struggle with were breathing issues. I'll wake up in the middle of the night not being able to breathe, wake up in the morning, shortness of breath, maybe a little bit of a sore throat, but I'm not actually sick. It's just the acid and all the damage it's caused throughout the night. So with that being said, a lot of the foods that I ate, like a lot of trigger foods, it didn't seem to matter as much. I started eating garlic again, and I started eating a lot of foods that I was so much avoiding, and it didn't really seem to cause too much of a problem as long as I didn't overeat. If I didn't make myself too full, if I didn't eat too fast, I seemed to be okay. And not eating too late, it seemed to be the golden period and the golden recipe for me to heal from acid reflux. And with that being said, I feel great. I'm in recovery, and I've recovered. And I hope this information helps you. Share it with people that you know with acid reflux. Use it for yourself. Don't eat too late. Don't ruin it for yourself. It won't allow yourself to heal. That's true sense. Peace out.
Good luck, I got my chin up. I'm eating good for dinner. Perfect recipe for a winner.